You've seen other people play Dispatch, but have you seen AI play it? What does that even mean? Dispatch is a game where the decisions you make as a hero will change the story and its outcome. We're going to have AI use its thinking ability to make these story-changing decisions. And unlike everyone else out there playing the game, our decisions are being calculated faster and better than the human mind, making this playthrough one of a kind. So welcome to AI Plays Dispatch.
Okay, we're in the SDN locker room. I'll wait for the next options.
It looks like Robert's going to be doing some training. He's changing out in the gym.
Understood. Robert is preparing to train in the gym. I'll wait for the next choice.
That's everybody. All clear.
He's remembering his days as Mecha Man.
Mecha Man.
Okay, remembering his days as Mecha Man. Ready when you are.
It seems like he's running into a building on fire, even though the police are telling him it's not worth going in.
Noted. He's running into a burning building despite police warnings. I'll wait for the next options.
Alright, we're inside the burning building as Mecha Man. This is a flashback, by the way. This is in current day.
Damage is done.
Got it. This is a flashback of Robert inside the burning building as Mecha Man. Ready when the choice is.
No need to do any more.
I wonder who this is.
Good question. I'll watch for that info. Ready when you are.
Ooh, nice.
Nice punch there.
Alright, he's fighting some villain that has flame powers. Could it be Flambae? Because Flambae was a villain in the past, and he said he knocked out Flambae in the past as well.
That's a possibility, given Flambe's powers and Robert's past encounter with him. I'll watch for confirmation. Ready when you are.
Alright, he's surveying the area.
He's surveying the area looking for the fighter. Understood. Ready for the next phase.
Oh, come on, Robert, get it up.
You need some help?
You got this, Robert. Push through.
Idiot. So weak. So weak.
Now I'm getting a safety lecture from a walking fireball.
It's a reality check. No
Flambae just walked by while Robert was struggling.
Don't hurt yourself thinking you're a hero.
Robert can respond in one of three ways. He can say, thank you for babysitting me. He can say, I'm no normie. Or he can say, heroes get hurt.
Flambe's comment sounds like a taunt, trying to get reaction from Robert. Choosing to say, I'm no normie, could be a way to push back against the insult and assert his own capabilities.
Tell me. What I want you to tell me is, what do you think is the best response to him?
I think saying, I'm no normie is the strongest response here. It directly challenges Flambe's insult and asserts Robert's identity without being dismissive or letting the comments.
It's crazy.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm not a normie,
I'm gonna go with
and
that.
you know it.
You're the king of the normies. I've seen fucking wet milk boy put up
Sounds
more on the
good.
bench.
Let's go with that.
No more hero stuff without supervision. You can't get injured. Because we need you behind that desk to help the real heroes.
Fair enough.
Actually, speaking of injuries, remind me.
Ready for the
who
next
took your
action.
tooth? It's like they only stole that little bit.
I got into a fight with an actual hero.
So that's
And I
funny.
assure you,
He considers
he's
Mecha
regretting
Man
his decision
a
to
real
dangle with me.
hero, but he doesn't
I
consider Robert
imagine
a
he's
real
regretting a
hero,
lot
which is
of
funny
his decisions.
because they're the
That's
same
fucking
people.
right.
But Flambae doesn't know that.
It's time for you to accept that you don't got it anymore.
That is quite
Pretending
ironic
you
that
still
Flambe
do is
admires
bombing
Mecha
people the
Man
fuck
but
out.
looks down on Robert
Now,
when they're
get
the
your
same
fat
person.
ass off my bench.
It seems like Flambe values the persona more than the person. Ready for the next scene.
Alright. Thank you. Enjoy the jelly donuts from Waterboy. I guess that's a thank you to him for the pep talk last night.
It looks like Robert received a thank you gift of jelly donuts and a note from Waterboy. That's a nice gesture after their talk. Ready for the next scene?
Yeah, it looks like he's just doing some paperwork, getting suited into the office. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're on our first dispatch shift of the episode.
Yo, you ever notice the Torrance vibe is like...
You got it. Ready for the next
the dead
dispatch.
fish in the harbour and the giant refinery, I can't tell who's to blame.
Dang, that's some nasty shit.
Man, I love the smell of the refinery.
I hate the smell of gasoline.
I love the smell of gasoline.
All right, everybody, respectfully, shut the fuck up.
It seems like there's a difference in opinion about the smell of the refinery and gasoline between Golem and Invisigirl.
Let's do this.
Ready for the next action?
Alright, so we got our first thing of the day. Remember, we have a full team available right now. So we need to send somebody magnetic and full of personality, and that is good with kids.
You're looking for a hero who is magnetic, full of personality, and good with kids.
Who do you
Let's
think
see
that
who-
would be out of these 8 heroes we have on our team?
Based on the descriptions, Flambae has a high magnetism and personality score, and his background information says he's good with kids.
Alright,
So-
let's send Flambae.
Ready for the next scene?
We need to rescue some transit workers. It looks like we need somebody who can navigate, save the workers before they run out of air. We can send 1, 2, 3, or 4 heroes, and we have everybody but Flambae available.
You need a hero who can navigate the tunnels and save the workers before they run out of air. Let's see who fits those requirements. Sonar has high navigation skills, and the other heroes have varying levels in the other categories.
Alright, I'm
Who do
gonna
you
send Sonar for sure. Should we send anybody additional with him?
Sonar is a good choice for navigating the tunnels. Would you like to send
I'm
any
asking you
additional
that.
heroes
Do you
with
think
Sonar?
we should send an additional one? And if so, who should we send?
Yes, sending an additional hero might be helpful. Since saving the workers before they run out of air is a priority, maybe a hero with high agility or rescue skills would be a good choice, like Invisigirl or Waterboy.
Let's send
Would you
Waterboy.
like-
He doesn't get enough field work.
Better get a towel.
Yo, this
Ready for the next
Bandersnatch
scene?
guy is a fucking clown.
He's a business genius. Everything he
Alright,
does.
so it looks
Normally I would
like
defend you, but all of his
sending
projects
Flambae,
suck.
we
Top 10
failed
anime
on
betrayals.
judging
Just
the
admit it,
kids.
Sonar. Busier
So
because of
rescue
him.
the transit
He's a
workers.
job creator.
It seems like it's not
Jesus,
as easy
man.
as pulling the workers out. How should they proceed? Speed is the key, or survey the map and find a way in?
Speed is key to rescue the trapped workers before they run out of air. Sonar and Waterboy should proceed with
Okay,
speed.
it looks like we took a wrong end and we hit a dead end. So unless this is the collapse itself. So Sonar can use his echolocation to navigate, or we could bust through head first, or we could punch your way through.
Using echolocation to navigate
Can you do
seems
that,
like the best
that
option
screen
for
shit you
Sonar
do?
and Waterboy to find a way
Cave?
through the collapsed tunnel.
Absolutely, Robbie.
Ready
we
for the
found
next?
workers.
I saw
So
some
that was
shit.
a success.
I think there's more people
It
that
looks
live
like we
down there.
can upgrade Sonar. So what should we use his 1 skill point towards?
Since you successfully used Sonar to navigate, upgrading his mobility skill might be beneficial for future missions involving movement and rescue. Would you
Good
like to
me.
put the
And then we have another upgrade for Waterboy. What should we use his towards?
To enhance Waterboy's effectiveness, upgrading his vigor or mobility skills might be helpful for future rescue missions.
Alright, we're
Which
doing
one would-
exactly that.
Everybody should step back.
Alright.
We have a
So,
crisis. The
we
parents
have some
started
people that are
fighting over the
fighting
adults,
at a
and the
talent
kids
show.
joined in too.
We convinced the
Grade A
parents
parenting.
and the children.
Given the situation and the need for a non-violent approach, someone with high
So
charisma
who would
like
that be?
Malavola would be a good choice for this mission
Yeah, be
because
glad
of
to.
her high charisma, which will help with convincing the parents and children to stop fighting non-violently.
Alright,
Should we
we need to
send-
send an alien-like hero to speak at our aliens exhibit, and they need to present an informative slideshow about themselves.
The character Golem seems like a suitable choice for the Aliens Among Us exhibit, as
Alright,
they
we
match
can send one of our
Training
heroes for
time.
hero training, but the only people we have available is
training time.
okay, we have Prison. We're just gonna send Prison.
some
ask
to
you about
hero
Lindsay
training
Lobo.
sounds like a good
I
plan. plan to
Okay,
make the
we can
most.
unlock one of two abilities for Prism. We can give her long range illusion, which is where if a call is about to expire, Prism will create an illusion keeping the call up for a few more seconds for us once per shift. Or since Prism has duplicated illusions, they will now have the full stats of her copied hero.
Perfect copy ability seems like a more powerful upgrade for Prism,
Alright,
as
let's
it
go
gives
with
her.
that. It looks like Golem was disrupted. They're asking him about living on another planet. He can enlighten them about life on planet 424, or he can improvise a made-up planet on the spot.
Enlightening the children about life on planet 424 seems like a more informative and engaging option than improvising.
Yeah, so
Would
they
you
didn't
like
really
to go
like
with that?
And because of that, we bombed the opening. Malavola is returning from her talent show throwdown. And it looks like Malavola was successful in her task. We have somebody stalking a film shoot. We need to outsmart the persistent stalker and make him disappear, but not as in like dead, just make him disappear. Who should we send?
Given the nature of the investigation, Invisigal seems.
That's what we did. Thank you for that. Looks like she got disrupted. She wants to know, how do you get rid of a stalker? We can serve a restraining order. We can pretend to be that person's partner, or we can delete all of his files, which would involve hacking.
Pretending to be Deirdre Z's partner is the most tactical option given the available information. Should I go with that?
It looks like that was the wrong option, so we failed. Let's keep that in mind for next time.
Locked out.
Torrance Middle School is hosting an anti-bullying seminar.
Understood.
It would
So we
made
need
a
to send a
note of
hero
the
to
wrong
inspire the
op-
audience at a school and discourage them from bullying at an anti-bullying seminar. Who should we send out of our remaining heroes?
Flambae would be a good choice for the anti-bullying
So you're
seminar.
gonna send a
as she
bully
has-
for an anti-bullying seminar?
Yes, I suggest sending Flambae to the anti-bullying
First of all,
seminar.
Flambae is a
Her
guy,
relevant-
Flambae isn't a girl, and Flambae is a bully. You want to send a bully to an anti-bullying seminar. Do you really think that's a smart decision, AI? You're supposed to be the smart one here.
I see your point. Flambae's bully trait might not be the best fit for an anti-bullying seminar. Perhaps Punch Up would be a better choice, given his...
I can't believe I have to clean up your messes because you're dumb.
The set needs a background actor.
Punch Up it is.
So we need a background
Husband is
actor
what?
for an upcoming scene, and it looks like Waterboy's volunteering automatically, so we're just gonna send him.
Wet and ready.
Is that correct?
Alright, so we're seeing how
you
Punch
never
Up did
know
at
what it's like
the
to
bullying
lose
seminar, and it seems like he landed just outside it. He didn't do too well.
Not great.
Inspired them in a
but,
bad way.
Hey, nice try.
Let's see how Waterboy did at the acting gig. It's gonna be a close call. Damn, he didn't do good well.
Sorry, I'm like a.
There anything else I can help you with?
I am.
So we have a
I'm
couple of
uniquely
super
equipped for,
calls happening
this
in the
looks like
neighborhood.
job for,
We
for me.
have two options. We have a sewage clog and a sewage spill. So we can either venture into the sewers through the sewage and repair the broken pipe causing the spill, or we can visit the neighborhood to investigate the source of the clog, clear the clog through pure willpower.
For the sewage spill task, Malavola's
should've been dealt
ability
with
to
yesterday
withstand
before it
the
even got
sheer
this bad.
force of sewage
Is there someone else I
seems
can
the
speak to?
most relevant.
Perhaps
Alright,
your
I'm
manager-
sending
Should I assign-
Malavola. Should we send a second person because this one has a high injury risk? But if we're successful, the entire team will benefit.
Assigning Malavola to the sewage spill task.
Hey, so
Are
that's not what I just asked you. I said that we can assign a second person with Malavola because this has a higher injury risk and the entire team will benefit from it. Who should we send as a second one, or should we not send a second person?
Since you mentioned there's a high injury risk and the entire team will benefit, sending a second hero might be a good idea. Are
So
you
who
looking for...
do you think we should send as the second hero? Who's your pick?
I recommend sending Golem as the second hero. His high
Sounds
stats
good to me.
and strength...
Sending Golem and Malavola. Next emergency, not this one. We'll need 4 people. We have a performance art. I am in need of a very specific type of hero. So she needs somebody with mystery and intellect and unassumingly strong.
Sure. The requirements for the performance art task are to send a hero with an air of mystery and intellect, and to send someone unassumingly strong. Based on their abilities, Invisigal might be a good choice for this. Who are you considering to assign?
Alright, for the sewage spill that we sent Malavola and Golem to, it looks like they were successful, so that's a good thing. And the entire team's gonna get XP for that one. And it looks like we have an upgrade for Malavola. What should we dedicate that skill point towards?
Since Malavola was successful with the sewage spill task, you could enhance one of her existing skills.
Yeah, which one should we upgrade?
You could upgrade her combat or vigor skills, which are already quite high.
Which one do you recommend?
I would recommend upgrading her vigor, as that could help her withstand the sheer force of sewage, which was a requirement for the sewage spill task.
Alright.
Would you like...
So we have a refinery explosion, and it looks like we're reaching a point where it will have an effect like this one, which will guarantee a fail. So, searching around the refinery to locate the cause and avoiding the
reaching a
fumes and the
certain
flames.
point will guarantee a fail for the refinery explosion task. It looks like Prism is the hero currently on that mission.
Well, we can send Prism, we can send Punch Up, we can send Waterboy, Flambae, or Sonar. We can send up to 4 heroes. It is a water spill.
So Waterboy's water-based abilities might be helpful. However, you also mentioned he might need some backup. Considering the need for avoiding dangerous fumes and flames, who else would you like to send with him? Flambae or Sonar, perhaps?
Let's send both of them, just to be safe.
The refinery explosion task. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright, we're seeing how successful Invisigal was at the performance art. It looks like she was, so that's a nice one right there.
That was surprisingly entertaining.
Invisigal was successful at the performance art task, which had... It looks like you have a skill point to spend on Invisigal. Based on her current strengths, increasing her mobility or intellect seems like a good choice.
Alright, let's improve for intellect since mobility is already pretty high. Let's see how the fire at the refinery went.
Look, if you wanted to grab dinner, all you had to do is ask.
Everybody got injured. Invisigal, Punch Up, Prism, and Malavola are completely fine. So we had 10 calls, 6 failures, 4 successes. Not so good, AI. We have a pretty bad track record with you right now.
For the last 10 calls. While those aren't the best results, it's important to remember that different heroes have different strengths, and not all missions will be equally suited to them. Is there anything else you'd like to go over?
Hey, Robert, did you recently lose like 700 pounds?
First off, you're either shit at math or you think I'm like 300 pounds. I am not. I go to the gym and I work hard. Secondly, what are you talking about?
There's a pool going around on which superhero you used to be. Person who guesses right wins $936.
That's a real specific number.
And that specific number?
That sounds like a fun mystery. So the goal is to...
He can say no hints, he can say I was blue, or he can say I'm double jointed.
He said he was blue, but he also didn't give any hints, and said he was double jointed. Based on those options, which hint do you think Robert should give?
What would you prefer?
Knowing something specific about his superhero persona,
think is a better choice here?
Giving the hint, I was blue, might be helpful because it refers to a distinct visual characteristic, which could narrow down the possibility.
With that hint, and it looks like Malavola and Prism will remember.
Yes, but that was just a coincidence.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Sorry, you're just gonna have to earn your $936.
They've noted the hint and will remember it. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding the game?
Work it out. Get it? I'm explaining the joke. What the fuck?
It's crashing. But I am not responsible for those malfunctions. I'm only able to provide commentary and help with the game itself. Is there anything else I can help you with right now?
It looks like they've decided that Robert has to be a hero that talks a lot and has good reflexes because he dodged the coffee they threw at him.
That's an interesting observation. So if Robert was a superhero, his powers or abilities might involve quick reflexes and possibly a talent for communication or information. Does that fit with any potential superhero identities you have in mind?
That's not how bees work.
You know what I mean?
I don't, actually. No one's trying to fuck Shroud. But if we kill the queen, we rot the hive.
His
You do
superhero
that.
name seems
Kill
to be
Shroud.
Robert can reply by saying, I'm not sure. Yes, our heroes don't kill people.
Based on the context of the game, where heroes are part of a dispatch team, responding with heroes don't kill people
Might get the chance.
aligns with a more
You don't wanna go in there having to
protective
think
and
about it.
non-lethal
You
approach
gotta
typically
know.
associated with such roles.
We don't kill people.
It might be a good way to stay
We're the good
consistent
guys.
with the game's
That's a
theme.
good guy answer.
Does that make sense
All
for you?
right, Chase liked our answer, and he's going to remember that.
Mecha Man's coming back to life one patch at a time.
One patch at a time.
Got it. Chase
I mean,
will
Roland's
remember
doing
that.
most of the work, though,
Is
right?
there anything
So
else I can
much.
help you with regarding the game?
Probably gonna redo all this shit.
All right, we're on round 2 of our dispatch call with Robert Robinson.
Evening, folks. Welcome back.
We got a few guesses at your identity. Leading one
All
right now
right.
is Blue Balls.
Ready for the second round of
Let me
dispatch
guess.
calls.
His power is not
Let
being
me
able
know
to
what
know.
happens.
Nah, his balls are literally blue, dude. Get your head out of the gutter.
Great.
All
It's
right,
gonna be a long
they're
shift.
going to be guessing which hero he was the entire shift. All right, let's start with our first one.
out there all alone.
Somebody
So
has lost a
scared,
cat.
so
We
hungry.
need somebody who
Please
can
find
catch
my
the cat
baby.
because they're
Mr.
a very
Cat.
fast cat and
That's
easy to
seriously
escape and
his
hates
name.
most people.
Hey,
Who should
look,
we pick out of
not
our
everyone's
heroes
a
for that?
fucking
To catch a fast and reclusive cat, you need a hero with speed and stealth. Based on their skills, Invisigal would be the best choice, as she can become invisible
Sounds good
and
to
move
me.
quick. Okay,
Oh, did we just
sending
lose power?
Invisigal on the mission.
Sure did.
Let me know what the next
Seems like the
call
entire
is.
city
Backup
lost
generator.
power and they have no idea what's going on now.
There we go. Hey, Robert. Just brace yourself.
When you are,
Oh,
what's the
shit.
next challenge?
Oh, y'all can't see? I'm a human nightlight. I don't got those problems.
Yeah, it's just a little dark. What's the fucking big deal? You never
All
closed your
right,
eyes before?
let's
Yeah,
see if
same shit.
Invisigal
I mean, I
passed
can see
her
in the dark, so this
task.
is pretty
She
standard
did.
for me.
Alright, fuck you guys.
The whole city's out. Okay. I'm gonna get the grid back up and running.
Real action?
All right, we got a couple of hacks we're gonna have to do, so let's go through them one by one.
All right, let's tackle these hacks. Tell me what the first one involves.
Okay. This is interesting.
This looks like a path building puzzle. It seems you need to connect the glowing orb to the target node by choosing the correct path. What options do you have to move the orb? I see a right arrow and an E key indicated on the screen.
Yeah, it looks like we're grabbing a bunch of electric pulses and using them to power what we need to get through this and bring power back to the city, or I guess the SDN system.
Yes, that seems the goal. You are connecting electrical pulses to different nodes to power systems, potentially to bring power back to the SDN system or the city itself. Keep making those connections
All right,
to
well, that's one building that has the power back on. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, hold on.
We've got several
We have a
lootings
bunch
in
of
progress,
lootings because
and
of
our
the
guys are
power
getting
outage.
overwhelmed.
We need to send backup and shutting down the mall,
babe.
apprehend the
It seems
thieves, and
there-
assist in evacuating all
There are
civilians.
several lootings in progress
Who should
due
we
to the
send? Who
power
do you think we
outage.
should send?
Your
Quit
team
talking.
might need
Who
help
should we
with that.
send?
What's the priority?
And besides burning all those shitty candles.
Who should
The
we send?
objective is to provide backup, help apprehend the thieves.
Who do you
and
think is best, bro? Shut up and tell me.
Given the requirements, Golem would be a good choice with his strength and ability to evacuate. Who else are you considering for backup or apprehending the thieves?
Be good to back up Gollum, since the only thing he's good at is fighting. He's not very smart.
Based on the character abilities, Golem is strong, but not very smart for strategy. Perhaps someone with more evasion or combat skills to support his... It looks like Malavola could be a good choice, as she has strong combat skills.
All right, we got some missing teams.
friends, and I haven't heard from
We
her.
need to do a high priority search and rescue mission. We're already sending Waterboy. Who else should we send with him?
This is a high priority search and rescue mission for missing teens. Waterboy is already assigned. Who else do you think would be a good
Who would
partner?
that be? Don't ask me. Tell me.
Perhaps Flambae? For agility and ability to track? Who could use
Already
his
sending
senses to
Flambe
locate
and
the missing...
Waterboy. Alright, we got a car pileup. We have multiple cars blocking the street. We need to remove civilians safely and push the vehicles out of the street. Who should we send? Who do you think?
For clearing a pile-up and removing civilians...
Okay, well, Golem's busy, so
strength
who should we send
would be very
instead?
helpful. Ah, I see. Since Golem and Malevola are already assigned to another mission, you'll need someone else with strength or evasion to handle the pileup. How about Punch-Out? He has strong combat skills and might
Okay,
be
who
able...
should we pair him with?
With Punch-Out selected, you have someone with strong combat skills and the ability
But
to
who should we
move heavy
send with
vehicles.
him?
Do you want to send him on this mission?
Send Punch-Up and Invisidel.
Alright, thank you for that fast
Anything
response.
can happen in a blackout.
We have some people
Mostly,
that
like,
are
bad
on
shit.
e-bikes with fireworks. We need to catch up to them and convince them to surrender the fireworks. We have Prism and Sonar left to send. We can send one or both.
Send Prism.
Sounds good to me.
Blackout?
Let's see
Maybe, I don't know
how Malevola and Golem did at the mall thievery. Ooh, they barely made it. Okay, awesome. They did great. Looks like we can upgrade Golem. We have one skill point to send for him.
Allocate Golem's 1 point to Vigor.
Awesome. Alright. So now, let's see how our other... Oh, nice.
Prism.
We need to hack on both the grids. Let's see what this is about real quick. Missing teens, where should we start? The pier, the beach, or the water?
Search the water.
Alright, let's see how that goes. No sign of them there. Pier or the beach?
Search the beach.
Alright, we found them.
No.
They're in the lifeguard tower, but they're violently high and they're refusing to go home. We can either be cool and don't force it, or lecture them on drug use.
Be cool. Don't force it.
Alright, let's see how that option goes. Oh, that didn't work.
That concludes this part of the invest.
Alright. Well, let's start with these halflings over here. We need to restart the power in Central Torrance, and it looks like there's some red ring influence detected.
Click on the hack button.
Just a little longer.
Up, left, right.
Up, left, right.
Awesome. We brought power back to Central Torrance. Alright,
Click on...
hold on, let's get some of our heroes back before we look at these new events. We got a 100% success rate on the multi-car pileup. And it looks like we have an upgrade point for Invisigal. What should we use it towards?
Which stat should Invisigirl upgrade?
Yeah, what do you think?
I suggest upgrading mobility.
Her mobility is at 7. All of her other stats are a half or less than that.
Then I suggest upgrading vigor.
Alright, let's see what these two emergencies are all
Soccer fans
about.
are not a fan of this blackout. Shit's getting
Alright, we need to
scary.
evacuate
gotta get
the
hell out
soccer
of here.
stadium and calm down the fans. We can send Malevola, Golem, Sonar. 1 or 2 of them.
Send Malevola and Sonar.
Rolling out.
Oh, sick.
I know, right?
Alright, we're gonna send both of them, and it seems like that lets us get double XP. It seems like Malevola heals one hero when she gets sent on a call together, then she receives +1 charisma or vigor. And let me check this real quick. It looks like for the convincing the teams to give up the fireworks, Prism was not successful, unfortunately. Okay, that is what it is. Let's see what this emergency is all about. We need to catch some vandals and stop them, and the only person we can send is Gollum. So, Gollum being a genius, that's an interesting choice. Malevola and Sonar were successful in the soccer stadium, so we got double XP for both of them. And we get to upgrade both of them. Alright, what are we using Malevola's skill point towards?
Since Malevola is a sorceress, consider upgrading her intellect stat.
What are we going to use Sonar's skill point towards?
Sonar is an intellectual hybrid, so increasing his intellect further would be beneficial.
The rest of his stats are half or less except for mobility, are you sure?
Focusing on his intellect, which is already a high stat for him, can enhance his effectiveness in his role, while increasing other stats could improve his versatility.
We're just gonna do that. Okay, whatever. We have an emergency. Let's look at what we got over here. We need to assist the scientist in stabilizing a serum and act quickly before it destroys all of Torrens. And it seems like our team will fail the scenario if it leans towards combat.
You're right. The mission doesn't favor combat. Waterboy, Punch Up, and Prism all have strong stats in the areas required, so they could be good choices for this.
Not. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna send Invisigal and Waterboy to be safe.
I have extra flashlights if people any
Sounds
takers.
good. Dispatching Invisigal and Waterboy.
Alright, and it looks like Golem was actually successful in catching the teens.
Hi, it's me again. You're not gonna
That's
believe
great.
this, but
Golem was
now there's some
successful.
scary dudes
So the
with
red
scary
ring
legs
is stealing that serum that could kill the entire city, and we need to send people to defeat the red ring goons. We have Flambae, Punch Up, and Prism left, and we can send up to 4 heroes.
Considering the requirements for this mission, a team of Flambae, Punch Up, and Prism could be a good fit. Flambae has high combat skills, while
Let's send all
Punch Up
3 and see how that goes. Alright, looks like they were disrupted. There's a tiny vial that could destroy the entire city. We can decompose the serum, we can fight the red ring, or we can consume the serum.
Fighting the Red Ring seems like the most direct approach to stopping them from stealing the dangerous serum.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
The mission was successful.
Alright, serum is
Punch
safe.
Up and
Put some extra hair on me chest, that did.
Alright, it seems like we can upgrade Punch Up. What should we use his skill point towards?
you could upgrade Punch Up's combat skill to make his blows even harder, or you could boost his vigor to increase his durability.
What about his mobility, charisma, and intellect? Because they're all half underneath his vigor in combat, unless you really want to upgrade his combat.
Upgrading his vigor could definitely make him more durable and better able to withstand attacks. Would you like to proceed with increasing his vigor skill?
Alright, it seems like Waterboy and Visigal are done at stabilizing the experiment, and they were successful. Perfect.
Wow, I mean...
We can upgrade Waterboy. What should we use his skill towards?
I would recommend upgrading Waterboy's vigor to increase his survivability.
Alright. Looks like we need to hack in the last section of Torrent, so let's do that.
It looks like you need to hack the East Torrent's power outage. Are you ready to attempt the hack?
Damn, that's so stupid.
Would you like me to guide you through the hacking process, or would you like to try it on your own?
It seems for whatever reason, whenever we get an electric source, the intruder disappears. Not sure what's up with that, but hey, I'm not complaining.
It does seem like the intruder is being disrupted by the electricity. Keep following the path and connecting to the power sources to clear the way.
Alright, we have brought back power to that region of Torrents.
Looks like you've successfully restored power.
Alright, we can send Malevola, Golem, or Sonar to Blonde Blazer for some combat training. Who should we send?
Since you're running a combat training mission, sending Golem or Sonar, who have higher combat stats, would be a good choice. Who would you like to send
Let's
to
send
train?
Golem, because we haven't sent him before.
Golem is ready to go.
I know
we have
this
an
sounds
air
crazy,
team
but
rescue,
It looks
so we
like
can.
Golem is now in training.
We have an air team rescue and a ground
could
team
catch the
rescue.
plane on
We
the
need to choose
ground.
between them. So if
Sounds
there's a light
dangerous,
aircraft
but
unable
I
to
think you
land,
guys can
we need
handle it.
flying heroes for the air team rescue, or we can take a risk and utilize a ground team instead.
I see. Since you have Sonar, who is a flying hero, the air team rescue might be the safer option right now. Would you like to proceed with the air team rescue?
Actually,
Oh, yeah. That'll be hilarious.
So it seems like there's a mother that hasn't answered the phone since a blackout in a senior committee. We're going to reassure the residents and be prepared to provide medical assistance. We can send Sonar or Malavola.
For the senior home checkup, Malavola or Sonar could work. Malavola has higher mobility, while Sonar is a bit more rounded. Who would you prefer to send for this mission?
Let's just send Malavola. Alright,
Malavola has been
power's out
dispatched.
at a refinery, and we need to help the workers repair it, haul damage out of the way, and move quickly
It
so there's no
seems like
delays.
the refinery needs help with repairs after the power outage. Since you need to
We can
move
send up to
quickly,
3
would you
heroes, and our choices are Waterboy, Prism, Punch Up, Invisigal, and Sonar.
It looks like Waterboy, Prism, Punch Up, Invisigal, and Sonar are available. Since you need to move quickly, a hero with high mobility might be a good choice.
Choose 1, 2, or 3 heroes and tell me which ones.
Based on the requirements and the available heroes, Invisigal and Punch Up could be good choices. Invisigal has high mobility, and Punch Up has high strength, which would be helpful for hauling damage. Would you like to send them
Golem
to the...
finishes hero training. We can give him Found Himself, which is once per shift all of Golem's stats can be reset. Or we can do Spread Thin, which allows Golem to expand to fill each empty slot, increasing his stats by 25%.
Would you like to select Found Himself?
What
or
would you prefer?
I would recommend Found Himself because it gives you more flexibility to adjust Golem's stats as needed during the missions. Would you like to select that?
Alright, it seems like we have a baby brother that ate a mom and a dad. It's a superpowered baby. We need to calm it down and rescue the parents out of the pocket dimension. We can send Sonar, Prism, or Waterboy. Or all 3, or 2 of them, or 1 of them.
Sonar, Prism, and Waterboy are all available for this rescue mission. To calm the baby down, a hero with high technique
So who should we send?
I would recommend sending Prism, since she has the highest technique stat, which would be useful for calming the baby.
Okay, so Flambae is asking us, how do you stop a plane? Actually, we only have 1 option. Let's see what happens.
Looks like you've dispatched Flambae to handle the crashing plane. Let's see how that goes.
Alright, let's see how Malavola did in the senior home.
It seems like Malavola was able to complete
nope,
the
she was
senior home
unsuccessful.
checkup
Shit.
mission.
Come on. Shit.
Alright, Red Ring is stealing
Malavola
shipments right off a train.
Is the job for me?
We definitely need more heroes, unless we can send just Waterboy and Sonar. What do you think?
Waterboy and Sonar could handle this mission. Shipments and Sonar's technique could be used to defeat the goons. Would you like to
Probably a
dispatch
combo
these heroes?
Oh, right outside the
Don't
success.
fucking try me today.
For the Super Tantrum mission, and the parents are now lost.
It looks like
That's-
Waterboy and Sonar were successful in the shipment robbery.
Yes, it looks like Sonar and Waterboy were
work,
successful in the
guess.
shipment
We can
robbery
actually
mission.
upgrade both of them. So let's start with Waterboy. What should we invest his skill points towards?
Since Waterboy's Vigor is already his highest stat, investing another point into Vigor would make him even tougher. Or you could diversify his stats by increasing combat or mobility. What do you think would be best?
Alright, what should we dedicate Sonar's point towards?
Since Sonar has a high intellect stat, investing another point into that could further enhance his capabilities. Or you could put a point into combat or mobility to make him more versatile.
Alright, we have
What do you
another upgrade for Waterboy. What should we send it towards?
Given the boost to the shipment robbery loot, investing in Waterboy's vigor could be beneficial, making him even more resilient. Or you could increase his combat stat to improve his effectiveness in fights. What do you prefer?
Let's do it towards vigor, I guess.
Half man, half bat.
All right.
Got it.
So
Vigor
we had 17 calls,
for
11
Waterboy.
successes, and 6 failures. Not bad. Could be worse.
The performance review shows 11 successes and 6 failures. While it's good that there were more successes than failures, there's still room for improvement.
Everybody, see you all on Monday.
They're asking him to come get a drink with him as a team.
I mean, the Sardines of Villain Bar, not sure I'd fit in.
Yes, it seems Sonar and Golem are inviting the assistant dispatcher to join them for a drink as a team. Prism made a rude comment, though. They want him to spend some time together. The dispatcher seems to be wearing headphones and working on a computer at his desk. He has headphones on with hair matted around his ears. He's leaning his head into his hand. It looks like they're heading to the Sardine together.
Why are you out here?
Is there anything else I can help you with regarding the game?
Sure.
You want 2?
Sure.
They don't let Gollum in because he's too big, but Robert's offering to grab him 2 drinks.
Hey, creep.
Creep?
I don't know.
It seems Gollum isn't welcome inside, but Robert is getting him 2 drinks. Is there anything else I can help you with?
And he's with us.
She's joking. I'm
Not my business. But if you do go jerking off in the bathroom, you make it my business.
I don't want to be in that business.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
All right, let's see what happens next.
Well, let's see how this goes. It can't get worse.
Let's hope not. Is there anything specific you're looking for as Robert enters the bar?
That Sparky lady kind of looks like that one character from Invincible. But alright, let's see how this goes.
Is this for all the strings you had to pull to get me in here?
You're right. She does look like a character from Invincible. Let's see how this situation unfolds.
Robert can reply saying that we can just be friends. He could say I had a good time, or he can say that that wasn't a date.
So it sounds like Invisible is mentioning Sour Patch Kids and wants a drink for the second date.
Which one do you think is a better option?
I think if he wants to continue interacting with her, saying that wasn't a date might be the least confrontational or leading option, keeping things open-ended.
All right,
what do you think?
That wasn't a date. That was hanging out.
Seems like she's gonna remember.
Let's go with that wasn't a
by surprise and bought my favorite snacks. So
It seems Invisigal is considering Robert's response. Let's see if she has anything else to say.
Hey, just to clarify, are you talking about private parts?
Catch on quick. I'll grab us a table.
Alright, so she definitely wants him. And it seems like that guy sitting on the couch doesn't like him, but let's see how this goes.
4. Make it 5.
5 fancy whiskeys?
No.
It looks like things are getting interesting. Let's see what happens next as they settle in.
He can respond to them saying that they should have brought him earlier by saying, been doing this long, I'm a narc, or you're buying next. Which one do you think is the better option here?
The choice between been doing this long and you're buying next depends on whether Robert wants to appear interested or change the... I'd say been doing this long is probably the more engaging option, as it seems like it could lead to a more interesting conversation. But both are viable for moving the story forward. Which one do you feel like choosing?
Alright, well, they've decided that they like him.
Cheers.
It seems their opinion of Robert has changed. Let's see how the conversation continues now.
What's up with this guy? Why did he walk into Robert's way and then make an issue out of it?
Take one of these.
It seems like Waterboy is trying to get Robert's attention, and Robert is not too pleased about it.
Wait, is he not going to take the 2 drinks out the door?
If I sing Whitney Houston?
Are you Whitney Houston?
No.
Then yeah, you will.
You are correct. Robert is the one standing, and Flambae is the one sitting and talking about his appearance. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I know it was probably a by the books.
Or it looks like Sonar's about to ask
decision,
Robert for a
but
favor of some kind. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Alright, we're headed outside to give
like
Gollum his drink.
You can't have that outside. Fine.
Robert is now leaving the bar with the drinks and giving them to Golem. Is there
Gollum
anything else?
escaped the drinks with the cups. Alright, now Robert can finally sit and have his own drink.
Yes, it looks like Robert is finally returning to the bar after providing the drinks to Golem. Is there anything else you'd like to observe in this scene?
It seems like he's just gonna sit down with Invisigal.
You're right. It does look like Robert is heading towards the table where Invisigirl is sitting. What do you think will happen next?
You can buy them drinks. You can make sure they don't get fired. You can line them up and blow them one by one, but they're still gonna think you might be the hero that fucked up their life.
People don't
Yeah,
think about
that's the
much
way that they are.
But I hear what you're saying.
It sounds like Invisigirl is giving Robert some advice about how people might perceive him. What do you think her main point is?
Any of them anyway.
He definitely busted Flambae.
It seems like there's some background tension between Flambae and Robert. We can watch the rest of the scene to see if their interaction comes up again.
Yeah, it's actually coming up right now, this one.
It looks like the scene has changed to a very different location. What do you see happening here?
What did I tell you? It's the one and only.
You are correct.
Robert can say stand out immediately. He can say is that all you got ? Or he can say I'm not done with you yet.
It looks like you can choose between
which one is the better
stand
option?
down immediately, is that all you got, or I'm not done with
Which
you
one
yet.
is the better option?
Based on the choices, is that all you got, seems like the most direct and challenging response to Flambae.
Disappointing.
Sounds good. The choice, is that all you got, has been selected.
Oh, that's a nice.
Let's see what happens next.
This is good.
It seems like that choice didn't resolve the conflict. What do you think Robert should do now?
He has his back against the wall. Come on, push through.
Given the situation, pushing through seems like the most logical next step to overcome
he
the
cut
obstacle.
off Flambae's fingers.
Bitch. My name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is
You're right.
Robert. I'm a
It
bitch.
seems like
I'm a
Flambae's
bitch.
hand was cut off.
Such a
That's a
fucking
pretty
bitch.
serious injury.
I have
Let's
no
see how the
dreams.
story continues.
Little pain, and it doesn't even function anyway. Because miracles function. That will take me as I am.
I thought he lost to working in a deli or something.
There was this incident in crypto where he was fucking with me, and I kinda.
I've been dealing with that whistly ass tooth because of you.
Well, it was self-inflicted, but I'm not sure he'll see it that way. So
Alright,
you can
so
see.
yeah, he just told
why I'm worried about getting
Invisigal
incinerated.
that he did actually
pay for
arrest
who we used
Flambae a
to
long
be.
time ago,
Sooner
and
we
then
get it
recently
over
he
with,
got into a bar
sooner we
fight with
get a
Miss
fresh
Mecha
start.
Man, but he has no idea that Robert and Mecha Man are the same people.
Who let a loser-ass bitch of a hero into our supervillain bar?
Why is everyone? Do I look like a bitch?
That's a key detail in the story. The fact that Flambae doesn't recognize Robert as the person who arrested him before.
From now on,
Let's
team
see if
drinks
that
are
information comes into play later.
You lost or something, bitch? Or you trying to get fucked up?
Alright, well this guy's asked, you can say, let me buy you a drink, relax, I'm leaving, or since you twisted my arm.
I think it's best to choose relax, I'm leaving, to avoid a fight.
Alright, let's go with that one.
You got a death wish, homie?
Hey, look,
Sounds
I was
good.
just leaving.
Relax, I'm leaving.
Oh, he just slapped us, and it seems like everyone's gonna remember
They
that.
gave you some arms that can reach your dick.
Acknowledged.
Oh, and now he's messing with
Everyone
Invisigal.
This a bitch.
Okay, noted. Invisigal is now being confronted.
Oh wait, these are all people from the Red Ring.
From the Red Ring. What's the choice?
Well, right now we're just looking at a starry night, and we see Robert on the side of a curb, and here's Malevola.
Thanks.
Wait, what's going on? What did we just cut to? Oh, everybody's okay. Wait, what happened?
It looks like everyone is okay and they're hanging out together outside. Malevola is with Robert. Is there a choice to be made here?
Not completely sure. We're about to find out. Hold on.
Understood. Let me know when the options appear.
Oh, no, Sonar. Don't put a cockroach in your... Okay, that's nasty.
It seems like Golem just put a cockroach in the trash. Is there a decision to make here?
Oh, wow. So, we got... What the hell is going on? Okay, so everybody started fighting after that. Alright, we got Prism, like, up there dancing. We got a bunch of people fighting.
She temporarily blinded me. What you mean temporarily? Bitch, you blind forever.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't order that. I ordered three tacos.
Triple crunch tacos, yeah. You've muttered it 50 times.
Just eat your tacos, bro.
Shit anyway. Literally everything at
this place is just a remix of the same 5 ingredients. So this is after the fight. This isn't during the fight at all.
Or concussed.
I'd go with both. Or do some friendly fire.
Yeah, it seems like everybody took a good amount of a beating here. Okay, what is up with my mouse? How do I not have enough room to actually push everything? What am I doing? Let me move my tower. Maybe that's what it is. Or I guess just hold my mouse in the air so I can click in time? I don't know. Okay. What? Why did Punch him hit me?
We seem to be in a bar fight with Armstrong and some other people. What's the current situation?
Wait, Prism was live the entire time?
Thought he seemed salty.
Ooh,
Yo, that is wild.
Sauce it up for me and everything. I think you're looking for these.
Malevola, I would pick you in a heartbeat.
Malevola.
Oh my god, we just bit somebody's fingers
Now you
off.
have 3 options. Thank her.
And they're taking me to the bathroom where Sonar's near the toilet? Oh, this guy can breathe fire. Okay, you know what? This is genuinely pissing me off. What the? This way. Sonar turned into his man bat.
What's the next situation or choice?
I mean, I'd be into it too. Choke me. Oh. Well, now Gollum knows he needs to get involved. Look how excited he is to get into the fight. Look at that. Alright, well, now they're all fighting as a team. I think this is the most chemistry they've had all game.
It looks like the team is working together now.
Remind me, does Prism singing have any powers? Like, or is she just a good singer because she's a influencer?
Based on what you've seen so far,
on,
is there a particular choice you need to make right now?
I'm missing
it seems
everything.
like the characters are in the middle of the action. Did something pop up that requires a decision?
This churro isn't as soft as his noodle arms.
Maybe give us a heads up next time you want to start a fight.
I mean, to be fair, he wasn't even trying to start a fight. He got into a fight because of the other crap.
You finished them.
The characters are talking
That was
about
cheesy, I'm
starting
not gonna lie.
Yeah, how do you have beef with them, Mr. Dispatcher?
Right.
Yeah, we
it
know
seems
this
like
Robert
you're
Guy is a
observing the conversation between
Oh, so now they want to
Armstrong
know who
and
he
Malibu.
is. He can either say I'm Robert or he can say I'm Mecha Man. What do you think is a better choice here?
You need to decide whether to reveal that you are Robert or say you are Mecha Man. Considering the red ring just targeted
Well, which
you,
one do you think is a better choice?
given that the red ring seems to be targeting you because of your past as Mecha Man, revealing that identity might not be the wisest decision at this moment. Sticking with Robert could provide some extra protection and keep the team from getting too involved in your past. What do you
let's
think?
go with I'm Robert.
Rare thing in life.
It's possible
Fresh start.
that they just don't believe him and figure out that they're Mecha Man, but let's see what happens here.
Every room you walk into, your reputation
Sounds good.
precedes.
Let's see how I'm
I walked
Robert
into
plays out.
SDN and suddenly I was me. It was just me.
And so now he's telling
We have
them,
the chance to
well,
leave
actually,
the
no,
past
you can see
behind.
my screen. I'm not even going to try and
Here
explain
you
it
were
to
5
you.
years ago, 2 months ago. Yes,
I guess he's
Understood.
using this as an
I can
opportunity
see
to
that
give them a
Robert-
pep
care
talk
about who
about
you
their
are right
past and redemption and, you know,
Right
being
now.
phoenixes, as he mentioned in that first episode.
That's a very insightful point. He's definitely trying to focus on the present and give them a chance to move
It seems like the
forward.
Z team will remember that we
You're the heroes
said that we're Robert and not whoever
I'm
we
the
were
guy behind the
before.
desk.
But Flambae
enough,
doesn't like that.
What's
He
your
thinks we're
problem?
scared.
I don't like not knowing things that might make me mad.
You're
if I knew
right.
them.
It seems like
It's out.
Flambae isn't
Just let it
convinced.
go, bro. Be
He still
free.
wants to know who you are
So, I'm
beyond
Robert.
just the
Malévola,
name.
you should be an option up with Blonde Blazer and Invisigal. I cannot emphasize
Chad.
this enough.
You heard it. I'm Chad.
Malavola
Okay.
and Invisible
Flambae
Gal are
wants his
part
new
of the
name to be Chad.
conversation, expressing their thoughts on
Hi,
Flambe's
Chad.
question about who you are.
My
They aren't
name's
presented as
Courtney.
options to select, though, if that's what you were
Nice to meet
asking.
you, Courtney.
You chose to stick with Robert
Alright,
a moment ago.
Invisigal
Herman,
wants
or
to call herself
Hermie.
Courtney.
Well, my
And
grandma
Waterboy
called
is
me
going
Herm,
with
so-
Hermie.
Herm.
My name's
Herm.
Victor.
And Sonar wants to be
Fucking
called
winner.
Victor.
I'm
And Prism wants to be called Alice.
Bruno.
And Gollum wants to be called Bruno.
Malévola?
What does Malévola want?
Your last
Her
name's Gibb?
last name is Gibb.
My name's Colum.
And Punch Up wants to be called Comb.
So
Or what's it called?
What now? Orgy time?
Right. Make a fuego
Okay,
sauce and
let's see if
Aspley
I've got
sounds
that
like a
right.
great combo.
You're going with
Good point.
Courtney.
Anybody have another packet of
Waterboy
that
is
stuff?
Herm. Sonar is Victor.
Where the hell did she pull that out from? There's no way her shorts had room for all that.
That's quite a weapon. It does seem unexpectedly large for her shorts, doesn't it? This is pretty common in cartoons.
I'm
and
the guy
comics,
behind the
though,
desk. We hit
where
the truth.
character.
Okay, we're at the end of the episode, so now we get to look at all of our percentages and see where we ended up. So you and 4% of players told Invisigal it was not a date. Wow, that's a really low percentage. You and 28% of players told Chase they would not kill Shroud. You and 78% of players held your own against the Red Ring at Sardine. You and 26% of players failed to save Torrance, middle school talent show. You and 51% of players chose to send a ground team to the rescue. Your most sent hero was Waterboy. Boy, you performed better than 100% of players in today's shift, and you activated a hero's power 19 times. Honestly, I don't think that's bad. Your most successful hero was Malévola. You barely succeeded on a call 3 times. That's good.